Let's do a factor label or dimensional analysis problem, taking something from standard United States measurements to the metric system. Well, that means you need to have the conversion information that takes you between those two systems. We know that there are exactly 2.54 centimeters in 1 inch. There are a couple of approximate measurement conversions in length. I prefer not to use them because of the fact that they are approximate. I always go back to the exact equivalent. 2.54 centimeters is 1 inch. When you have to deal with capacity, a common conversion is that 1 liter is approximately 1.06 quarts. And for weight, a nice approximate conversion is that 1 kilogram is approximately 2.2 pounds. Again, we're working with length for this example, so we're going to use the exact conversion of 2.54 centimeters being 1 inch. Well, let's begin. I have 3 feet. I'm going to put that over 1 so that it's a fraction. Now, I said that I know how to take a centimeter and turn it into an inch. Which of those two things do I know how to turn a foot into? Oh, that's right. I know that there are 12 inches in 1 foot. See how my labels of feet will end up cross-canceling. Now I can use this new conversion that I've been introduced to about inches and centimeters. And again, I'm told that there are exactly 2.54 centimeters to 1 inch. My labels of feet have cross-canceled. My labels of inches have cross-canceled. And I'm left with the label of centimeters, which is what I wanted to achieve. So now I'm going to need my calculator. I need to find out what 3 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 2.54 is. And when I look, I find out that it is 91.44. So 91.44 is my numerator value. 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. Anything over 1 is itself. So there are exactly 91.44 centimeters in 3 feet. Let's take 2 miles and turn it into kilometers. Well, again, I prefer to do exact equivalents whenever possible, and the one exact equivalent that we have is 2.54 centimeters to 1 inch. So I need to figure out which one I can turn miles into. I know that I can turn miles into inches because they're in the same system of measurement. So the first thing I have to do is turn my miles into feet. Remember, miles is MI. If you only put an M, you're talking about meters. Now I know there are 5,280 feet in 1 mile. But I didn't want feet. I need to turn those feet into inches. There are 12 inches in 1 foot. But I didn't really want inches. We said we were going to use the information about how many inches and centimeters are equivalent to each other. And we know that there are 2.54 centimeters in 1 inch. But I didn't want centimeters, I need kilometers. So what we've learned with the metric system is that we can take centimeters, turn it first of all into its base unit of meters, and then we will take those meters and turn them into the prefix we wanted of kilometers. Centi means hundredth. That means that there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. Kilometers, kilo means thousand. That means it takes 1,000 meters to make 1 kilometer. So now we need to take everything that's in the numerator, multiply it straight across, and then we can multiply everything in the denominator straight across and get a fraction. So I need to multiply 2 by 5,280 by 12 by 2.54 by 1 by 1. Let me grab my calculator. 2 multiplied by 5,280 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 2.54 multiplied by 1 and by 1 again. I get 3,218,6,8.8. 321,868 8/10. Over, I have 1 times 1 times 1 times 100 times 1,000. Well, all those ones multiplied together is a 1. Add the zeros. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. That's 100,000. Now remember what we learned. When possible, we would cancel out zeros top and bottom by dividing everything by 10. I don't have that situation. What I do have is a need to move my decimal point to the left, and I need to move it to the left as many zeros as I see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, so I need to take this given decimal point and move it 5 places to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means I really want the decimal to live between the 3 and the 2, which would be 3.21868. Don't forget that last 8 that had been behind the decimal, and that is how many kilometers are exactly equivalent to 2 miles. Now your science teachers, of course, will have you round based on significant digits.